Tired of spending a lot of damn money and getting absolutely nothing you was hoping to get? Head on over to MrMuckCoin.com for the cheapest, safest, most reliable coins in the community. Use code GS for 20% off your purchase. Don't forget you can also purchase training there as well. Link is available in the description. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are just going to get right into the gameplay, man. You guys see our top three, and you see my opponent's top three. We are clearly, we clearly have the team advantage here, and we are in our playoffs. We're a few games away from the Super Bowl, so we definitely want to go on ahead and hopefully make this a very quick and easy game. So he comes out in a formation under center, 3 tight end play, and he calls the same play almost every single play, and he just runs outside, and he'll hit a delayed route to the running back like all the time, or he'll just take off. That's what he was doing like every single play. Like there's no type of variance. It's just the same play, and it's working. It's working. You know, I'm a firm believer in, you got to work until you got to keep doing the same thing until your opponent stops you. You know, I'm not one of those people that feel like you have to run 15 different plays. You know, if you run one play and your opponent cannot stop it, then it is not your opponent's fault. You know, he has to make an adjustment to stop it. It should be a little easier, right? Considering you're running the same play. Right here, I thought we had a touchdown. I'm holding Y, and T.Y. Hilton just gives me no animation. And then he just user rushes me, and I'm like, whoa, where did that come from? So he has like a cover 0 blitz, and like everyone is going to be open because he doesn't have any speed there. And I'm like, he gets me again. I'm like, all I need is like a fraction of a second, and these guys are wide open. And then he user rushes me again. So it's like, oh, okay, that's what we're doing. Okay, I got you. Decides to run the ball right there, and he ends up dragging us forward for several yards. Right here, he runs out again, and just the same play, but we bottled it up. And right here, 2nd and 18, rolls out to the left, and he tries to throw across his body. And I should have noticed right there that he streaked his running back. I didn't. So the very next play, he streaks his running back. Good adjustment by him. He actually made one change. He changed him off of the delayed in route and actually put him on a streak. So because he's user blitzing, it's like, we're just gonna come out and 5-2 and send the blitz because he's not blocking anyone extra. He's not making any adjustments. So it's like, okay, we're just gonna continue running the same thing because he's gonna have trouble with it. The same way he wants to call the exact same offensive play all the time. And I'm not one to talk because I run 2 or 3 offensive plays. But right here, Tyreek Hill is gonna go on ahead and give us the lead. Perfect blocking all the way across field, and we're going to go on ahead and easily skate into the end zone for a 4-point lead after the touchdown. So again, I'm always one to say, continue running it. Don't stop yourself. Allow your opponent to stop it. I use an example of, let's say you're in a boxing ring and Floyd Mayweather connects every single time he throws the left jab. How many other times do you think he's gonna switch it? He's gonna continue popping it until you change it. You gotta right there. I trip over myself, man. And he gets a huge run on 3rd and 21 because who's expecting a 3rd and 21 run? And then on 4th down, he tries to run it to the right side, but we're there for that. And again, he's calling his cover 0 man-to-man blitz, and this is what's gonna happen all the time. As long as he continues to just leave people open. That's just going to, he's not going to be able to cover these guys. He doesn't have the speed for it. When I play on, my girl's account, she has like an 85 overall defense. The difference between like her defense and mine is clearly the speed. Like you don't have speed to go on ahead and, be flying all over the place to cover ground. And I know he has a slow defense. And right here, he's still, calling the same offense. We're still in 5-2. He's not making any adjustments. Right here, we're out of 5-2, and he needs a lot more yards than that. So here we go, back again with Vick, and really quick drag route right here, and he's just a madman. He just doesn't care. He's sending 30, including user rushing right up the gap. So it's a little intimidating. You see somebody with a 90 overall team You're not expecting much, and then he just starts using nanoing right up the gut, and I'm like, whoa, 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 where did this come from, man? Had me shook. But we got a 21-3 lead, and again, he's still under center, calling the exact same play, still getting sacked the exact same time. He's not making any changes whatsoever, because he had a few yards, with the in route towards running back. I guess he wants to continue calling it. I'm not really sure. Right there, don't test. Like, is there big? He threw right at us, and the first quarter almost ended like 0-3, and then right here he actually makes a change, and he called his zone. Like, he actually changed something up on defense instead of calling his man blitz. And then he used the rushes again. I'm like, oh my God, you gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me, man! He does it again, but now it's like, all right, now we're just gonna streak you because again, you don't have the speed to keep up and call a cover 0 blitz. Like, when I play with a lower tier defense, I know my defensive play calling has to be different, and it has to be different because I don't have the speed to play aggressive, and he just doesn't care. He could care less. Big block shed right there by DeMarcus Ware. Now he has yet to fake hike, so we are on aggressive because he's allowing us to be on aggressive. And right there, man, we get a nice little double loop around right there, right before half. And we go into the half, receiving ball, I believe. We do. And I will give it to my opponent. He's getting his brains beaten, but he's not quitting. And he's staying in the game. And right here, our second special team kick return, 4-6. T.Y. Hilton got one. Dion said, let me get a little bit of that. And he takes it for 6, man. And again, man, hopefully you guys are enjoying your Christmas, man. I really appreciate anyone who's, supporting the channel on the holiday, man. Definitely means a lot. This game was just, frustrating for the point of, him calling this. Look at the beautiful pick specialist play right there by Brooks. That's just a beautiful play. Just a beautiful play. And getting, usered is, it's a little frustrating because you hike the ball and they shoot the gap and come instantaneously in. I've never, ever in the history of my Madden career done a turbo, even when it was, like, very popular and what was it, Madden 12, I think, maybe Madden 13, pretty sure Madden 12. It's just not for me, I've always been a nano guy, though. Like, I'll B-gap the hell out of you, but I've never been a turbo guy, and a few people have ran it against me this year, and it will catch you off guard. You hike the ball, and they just come flying right through, and I guess nano detection has been toned down a ton. Beautiful reception by Calvin for pick 6. And you can see we're just dominating. You can see by the title, we end up scoring like 70. And I think Vick throws for 4 touchdowns, I believe. Just an absolute slobber knocker of a game. And again, it's unfortunate we don't have, Randy Moss wasn't out yet, so we don't have any gameplay of him. But we're definitely going to have some gameplay tomorrow of him. So be on the lookout for that. So today's definitely all of Vick's day as we get another interception right here, 4-6. Scoring special teams, scoring on defense, scoring on offense. Doing all kinds of scoring that we are. 56-3. My man is still hanging in there. My man is still calling the exact same play. He's still like not making any adjustments. Like you would think after getting sacked like almost every single time he came out in this and we ran 5-2 that he would try to block someone, right? Right here, you want to talk about we just come out and punt save, and we end up getting a roughing the punter penalty, roughing the kicker, and he gets the first down. Excuse me. Well, she's definitely gonna go on ahead and accept. And again, he's not making any adjustment whatsoever. Like you want to block something, right? This okay. He changed someone to a slant, so now it's like, all right, that's an adjustment. Okay, he's seeing things. And now he's going to a quick inside slant. And right here, he tries to do something there, but that right there is not play. Woodson don't play that. You might have called it on the right side, but Woodson don't play that. Okay, maybe he does. Maybe. Now he's just slanting me to death, right? And I was like, I was there, but I wasn't holding wide because I didn't think he would throw it because I was there. It's like, okay, now we're about to jump it. Like, we're about to jump it. He's going to try it on the right side, and you see me covering it, and we're going to jump it, and that's exactly what happened. And another interception for return with Anthony Barr. And that right there gives us 63. And we score one more. And he actually plays the entire game. So, these are the type of situations where I've been in myself. You just get absolutely demolished by someone. And I'm, known to stay in games. I mean, I've got my games too where I quit. It's like, I've had enough. It's good. GG, I'm out. But there's, games like this where you just try to figure something out because your opponent is clearly doing something fantastic and you're not. And you just want to go on ahead and hopefully come away with a little bit more knowledge than you did the previous game. And hopefully it raises your game level a little bit. Even if you come away with maybe just one play, one adjustment, something you did to help you out. Right here, X is just wide open. And we end up finding my man Hill for almost a touchdown. 3 TDs, 200 yards, and Vick is 1 touchdown away from his 4th, and we end up hitting that right there to my man Cooper with the drag route. So 4 touchdowns on the day by my man Mike Vick. We're going to go ahead and just fast forward to the end of the game. Hopefully you guys enjoy, man. Shout out to my opponents for sticking through everything. It's your boy Jess. We're going to go ahead and signing out. Appreciate the support as always. Until next time, peace.